Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be drawing an elephant as requested last class. There's the whole elephant, not quite fitting in the frame here. But yeah, so we're just gonna get started. Remember, since this is a video, I'm gonna go a little faster, but just pause after each step so that you can keep up with the steps, the drawing. Yeah. So, I'm going to start off as always with a circle. So I'm going to draw a circle here for the head. This is going to be kind of the head of the elephant. And then I'm going to add an oval, and that's going to be for the body. So it's going to be kind of slightly below that circle and off to the side here. And then for the ear, I'm going to add a circle kind of right, it's going to make like a Venn diagram, I think is what those are called. We're going to add a lot of detail on this one, so it's not super important that this circle is in the perfect position or looks great. And then to outline the legs, I'm going to start by just kind of adding in some rectangles here, just so I can kind of look at what I like for the length and everything. You can make him super tall, give him super long legs, but I'm just gonna add 3 legs, and the reason for that is that like the hind legs are a little bit closer together, and I'm just gonna kind of freelance those freehand is the word I'm looking for. But yeah, so this is the outline for our elephant. If you use your imagination, it kind of looks like an elephant. But now we're going to just go ahead and add our detail. So I'm going to start with the ear here. I'm going to start by just adding kind of like a curved line right where that circle is, going up. And it's going to kind of like, it's a little hump, like a hill, and then just fan out. And it's going to have a bunch of little like squiggly lines going under, kind of following that round shape and then curving back up that circle. Then on the inside of the ear, I'm going to add like a little line at the top, then a line down, just make it look like it's kind of curving in, and then just some line details on the inside. And now we're gonna go to the face. So I'm going to just pretty much like trace this circle for the face from that ear. And then he's got a little like bump on his face. And then it's just going to curve out all the way down past his body and up into like a backwards letter J. And this is his trunk, or her trunk, their trunk. And then the top of his trunk is going to be like the top of a heart, like that. And then curve all the way back up, and it's going to get kind of wider as it gets closer to the top. And then I'm just going to kind of curve that into a little smile and add in a little smile line. Then I'm going to add in like a little jawline. I messed that up, but it's it's basically just, I just traced the rest of the circle. And then for the tusks, I'm gonna take a curved letter L right here and over that tusk, or the, what is this called? No, the nose. And then an identical one. And then they're just going to kind of come together there. And then you're only going to see like a little bit of the one on the left. So I'm just going to add that point. And then I'm going to erase the little part. You don't have to do that, but I'm just going to do that for funsies. And then I'm going to add some detail on the nose here, so just adding in some lines. And I kind of want this tusk to be a little bit wider, so I'm going to have that. It's going to go there. Okay, cool. So now that I have fixed all the things that I want to fix, now I'm going to go in and add the eye. So I'm going to add the eye by adding just a little triangle. So it's going to be a triangle like that. So not like right on one of the solid flat parts. It's kind of slightly tilted to where there's like a horizontal line on the left side. Then I'm going to add some details to this, and I'm going to curve that left side, the eye out. And then add just a little eyelid, an under eye thing, eyelash, and then the pupil. It's going to be looking kind of right at us. Then for the second ear, we're almost done with the face. For the second ear, I'm going to add just kind of a little curved triangle again. Looks like that. And then to give it some dimension, just a little line kind of following that top half of the ear. So now we are going to move on to the body. So for the body, I'm going to just kind of start tracing that oval. And I'm going to go up a little bit on the back there, just because elephants kind of have that like bump in the back. You don't have to add that if you just want to kind of trace it. But I'm just going to kind of go back and trace this oval. And this is where I was saying, you know, this back leg is kind of weird. So we drew 3 legs, and now we're going to add in the 4th leg. So starting from this little oval I've added, I'm going to continue curving this down to the bottom like that. So kind of a little curved leg out, and then adding a flat bottom, and then connecting it back up. So just kind of like that. And then I'll go in and add that second leg, that second hind leg, just by pretty much generally using that square as an outline. So it looks something like that. There are 2 legs there. I'm gonna kind of make it seem like this leg goes into the belly. We can see the belly a little bit. And then speaking of belly, I'm going to continue on the other side here, tracing our oval. And I'm stopping when I get to that second leg, this second leg here, because we're going to add on to it. And since it is closer to us, it's not going to be cut off by the belly. That's why like this one is behind, so we're not seeing where it connects to the belly. This one's in front. You get the idea. And so yeah, for this one, I'm going to start by adding a curved line kind of right above that belly line, and then just kind of curving it down, and this foot is going to be lifted a little bit. And then it's pretty much just going to like follow that curves pattern here. So they should kind of mirror each other on both sides. I'm going to do the same thing over here, kind of generally following that rectangle shape. And then for the toes, I'm just going to add like little half semicircles all along there. And then the tail is going to be two straight lines, or two curved lines down, and they meet at the end, and then a little teardrop shape, an upside down teardrop shape. Oh, I forgot to add in the little belly there. Make sure to complete that belly. And yeah, that is it. I'm gonna add in some finishing touches really quick, just kind of going through and re-outlining some things that I want darker. But yeah, that concludes this drawing. So this is our elephant. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are having a lovely week. Yeah, you guys are fantastic, and I believe in you guys. Have a good one. I'll see you next week.